Nice. And you even have another war truck coming back into the fray as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If you don't have a war truck, build a war truck.
Yeah, that is a low-level routine that just keeps repeating in the back of your mind all game. Do I have a war truck? Yes, I do. Okay.
Yes. Sub-routine in the back of my head.
Yeah.
If war truck, yes.
Yeah.
What kind of coding is that again? Is that C++? I can't remember.
It exists probably in every language. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know, high school's a long time ago.
That's cool.
Anyway, the knob
Oh, look at this. This war spider, he just keeps finding mines everywhere, man.
Yeah, I know, I love it. Geez. And so she skyleaped again. So he's loaded up. I can't remember if I saw it, but at this point, if you got knobs, the skyleap doesn't do anything anymore. I mean,
nice.
if he has the anti-grav grenade, which he definitely should have thought about getting, for all you warp spider players, that is probably I don't know why I'm saying this, but get that grenade.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that grenade has such a huge flight, it has such a super fast flight speed that knobs cannot dodge it. So you pop that. Oh yeah, here we go. So I popped Frenzy to avoid this skyleap thing again, and we got some truck action. Now the knobs are in the retreat path, so he's in a lot of trouble with these shuriken platforms here.
Juggled you around a little bit, but now the knobs are probably going to have their way with her pretty well. Oh, except for the weird boy gets involved in it, but man. Yeah, man, your Sluggas right now. The Slugga, I love the Sluggas popping out of the clown car.
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't expect the Storm Boys to be in that truck either, I think. But it's just, when you've got a guy, oh yeah, the Zap on there too. This is going to hold his whole army in his base for a long time. It's going to jump to every unit in his base. But, you know, the whole leveled up Sluggas and Storm Boys, I mean, against 3 Shuriken platforms, you're feeling pretty good against that stuff. So,
nice.
You just gotta leverage it right, and the truck, even if you lose the truck in combat, it was still worth it to get your guys in combat, because he will be retreating. If you have any micro at all, and you know how to press swamp him, then you know, he should be retreating, because then your Sluggas literally run in and destroy things. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, that Brightlands team is interesting. It's poking away at your truck a little bit. It looks like you managed to get out of the way, but you're just doing some late game trashing at the generator.
Yeah, I never. You know what? That's one of my weaknesses. I never have a good idea of when I shouldn't be gen bashing. I mean, he's got 171 power. He is totally overpowered right now. So at this point, it's like, let him have the generators. It doesn't even matter. You know, focus on the map. Requisition's where it's at, and I need to remember that. I sometimes get tricked into thinking, ooh, that extra experience from killing some generators would be worth it. But look at that. I lose like almost my whole squad there, so I mean, yeah, but that's more landmines on the autark.
More autark landmines there.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I learned that definitely the most playing Company of Heroes, but like you can pretty much put landmines anywhere, and over a long enough game, everybody will always step on them.
Yes, no, there's not a chance that all of them will be avoided. You know, especially with the Mac, he throws 4 of them, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They don't do anything, but they do something. So you know, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I love luring his warp spiders here, just taunting him with the truck. That wasn't on purpose, but it happened, so good stuff.
So, man, so at this point, he's got the initiative here with the ebb and flow, although he's about to discover some more landmines. Landmines all over the place. So you are almost entirely back in your base. No, I'm just kidding. You actually have 2 squads up here on the northern side of the map. You've got your knobs and your Storm Boys. So where's your priority at right now? What do you
Storm Boys I'm going to leave up top. Basically, I'm always trying to level up my knobs. I'm gonna go try and find some generators or find a Brightlines platform to kill, something like that. And the Storm Boys, you know, they got the jump, so they're gonna be a lot better at protecting the points that I already have, the map that I already have. And I knew the warp spiders would be lingering somewhere. And once again, Storm Boys are just way better at dealing with them. But even though I completely fail here, he's just gonna blink away and I gotta retreat. But yeah, my knobs are down south, finding stuff to kill, and I think I have to retreat them this time. Yeah. Yeah, I have to retreat them this time, but I usually send my knobs straight for it, because, you know, people late game will hide their platforms in the back of the base or, you know, around the generators stuff, because they're not as useful late game, and that's why I send my knobs out there. It's like, okay, guys, go find something to kill,
maybe
level
find somebody
up.
capping a point with one or something weird.
Yeah, you know, because at that point, then if your knobs are leveling up, you're ready to fight that inevitable avatar, because it almost comes every game from Eldar. So
nice.
Yep.
Here comes the war truck charging in once again. You got your taking on the warp spider up north. It looks like, or is that the? Yeah. That's our warp spider.
Getting hammered up north by the Storm Boys, and once again we get the Sluggers and everything, and you could just see like he tried to throw a grenade, but I mean that knob kills Guardians in 1 hit. So if you throw with the wrong Guardian, you're gonna be stuck in it. Like it's a really risky proposition. Whereas normally it's risky for Sluggas to take on Guardians. Now it's quite the other way around when you got the truck. So once again, Orc players, buy that truck.
Buy a truck. Do you have a
man.
truck? Yes. If not, buy a truck.
Yeah, and you know, if you're against vehicle users, it doesn't hurt to have 2 trucks. One for your Sluggas and one for your tank busters. Because, I mean, tank busters do not do anything without a truck. So sometimes build 2.
Nice.
I think at this point, too, I'm thinking, okay, is it time for humiliation? Is it time to build the battle wagon? And,
Battle wagon. Oh, that's the only time I ever see that thing get used to.
Yeah, well, that's just it. It's a humiliation tool. You know, like in Mortal Kombat, like Babality and, you know...
Yeah, oh
like
yeah,
stage.
Babality, where you turn
That's exactly what it is. Just a
turn them into a
humiliation.
baby and just leave them. Yeah.
Yeah. there's nothing else to it. Okay, you're going to see the best foot of Gork
Oh,
ever.
foot of Gork
He's got to
coming
run.
down.
He's got to run. He's running into
Oh!
He teleported right on that spot, and I knew it was coming.
You
And I was just
sandwiched
like,
him between a whole squad of angry knobs and a foot of Gork.
Yeah, he sort of retreated to take less damage from Foot of Gork, and he would have lost a lot from my knobs, but that was just savage. Like, what a decision to have to make, right? Run through knobs or take a Foot of Gork on the face. Like, I don't know, that was awesome. That was one of my favorite moves this match.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was excellently coordinated with your knobs there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what people do, right? When you see the double Warp Spider squad, you know they're going to group that nonsense together. So they're going to teleport together. So if you got your Weird Boy ready, keep that energy high, wait for it. Don't bother with a Warp Vomit. Trap them like that, you know? Like, at the very least, you're going to catch them on the edge of it and kill a few Warp Spiders. They cost like 50 Rec to reinforce, you know?
Yep.
So you gotta take a few of those guys down, you're going to hurt his economy big time.
That's a good point. We have the the Autar coming in once again. But man, you just wrecked that weapons platform right there.
One at a time. That
was like-
I'll gladly spend the red, kill a squad, retreat. He's not going to kill any of this on retreat, you know?
Yeah, that was like 3 swings maybe, and you killed the entire weapons squad.
We
Yeah.
pop Frenzy and Wog, and you're just downing stuff quickly. It's quite nice.
Oh, now he's trying to.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
he's trying to
Here we
get some
go.
work done up here. Now they. Oh!
Ah, shucks. You cleared
Oh, I'm
those.
sorry, SWAT. I like SWAT, by the way.
I know.
He's a fine gentleman. I'm laughing with him. Actually, no, I'm
Yes,
laughing.
yes,
Well,
of
I'm
course.
laughing at his misfortune, but whatever. You know what I mean.
Oh, what a nice grenade SWAT had there. There you go, SWAT.
Okay.
Compliment to you, buddy. That was a nice grenade. And,
Hey,
you
there
know,
we
this
go.
is something the War Truck cannot get away from is Warp Spider X-Arc with Power Blades plus Warp Spiders. It's instant death for the War Truck. So.
Yeah, Haywire Grenade plus the claw anti-vehicle damage there.
Man, I'm floating like crazy. I don't think I've looked in my base in a long
How you
time or
doing?
something.
1,300! Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Battle wagon time.
Yeah, finally build the battle wagon. Okay, so I think we're gonna see one last jump and one last hurrah here. Yeah, he teleported. He didn't know what was there, and he saw the Storm Boys, and he's going, oh god. So I'm like, okay, he's got stuff running. I've got a lot of red saved up. This is gonna be a good finish to this game. So you got the Storm Boys. I need the vision. Yada yada yada.
Rock strike on the retreat path! Oh, there we go.
Just savage, like just savage. I can't even believe how powerful the Rock Strike is, but it's probably like the most balanced of the supers because it has fair warning of where stuff's actually gonna hit.
Yep. Man, yeah, and you just instantly, like, and the only stuff that's alive is the stuff that was nowhere near that. Everything else is completely dead there. Oh man, so anyhow, that was a fantastic game there, sir. Thank you very much.
That one was a lot of fun, especially not getting VP bled by a Warp Spider because I had the mech, so I could counter his teleporting half as well. But it was, you know, it was good.
Good deal. I'm sorry I didn't get to see the battle wagon. That's my only regret there.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
I mean, come on, like
It would have. Yeah, it
so
would have
long.
made it back out by that time. You can see the Warp Spiders up there capping stuff around. You know, you still had a couple more minutes before he bled
true,
himself.
the VPs were
completely
still
out.
there, but
Yeah.
I mean, the good finish to it.
Excellent games there. Well, once again, Texaneous, it has been a pleasure casting with you today. Thank you so much for coming to the show. I hope everybody has enjoyed Meet the Players number 6 here with Mr. Texaneous. Stay tuned for more of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, man, for sure. It was fun to be here, and I mean, I think probably we'll, you know, grab another replay at some point, right? So.
Absolutely. And any final parting thoughts for Orc players, that sort of thing?
Ah, geez, that's a tough one. You know what? I would just encourage a lot of more Orc players to play more mech, play more K-Nob. I mean, everybody plays Warboss because of his dominant globals, but you know, really experiment and explore your space, and just figure out like some things that work for you. I mean, it doesn't have to be Claw and Angry Bits every single time. You know? So I don't know. That's basically all I want to say is just like try and play with a little variety, figure out your moves. I mean, obviously everybody knows that I play 2 shooters, and then go from there. You know, but I mean that's because that's what Orc is at this point. If you want to play top 10 ranked Orc, you're playing 2 shooters, and then you go truck, weird boy, yada yada yada. Like I mean, but you know, a lower level play, like feel it out, figure it out. If you get really good with stick bombers, man, those guys are insane. But it's just, you know, at my level, that's sort of what I gotta play. So feel it out, explore it, and figure out some new stuff, and then join up my thread in the Orc strategy section. And
oh, that's
and let me
right.
know.
Your thread in the Orc strategy section. That's where you were talking about some of this stuff, including the retreat path with the landmines, right?
Yeah, you know, just curious uses for all this weird gadgetry that Orcs have. You know, like if you've got something that's a nice little move, post it in there. Let me know. I'll try it out. I'll post a replay and see if I can get it to work. Cause like somebody just I can't remember who it was, but somebody just posted something yesterday, which is awesome. He wants me to do what was it? He wants me to use the mech bubble to bounce something into the def rolla from the battle rag. You know? So, I mean, that would be super funny, man. Like I would laugh my ass off if I could actually make that.
That sounds
work,
like an
you know?
achievement-worthy event, actually.
Yeah, you know, I think Tasker needs to make me an achievement for that, for sure. So.
Bounced into the def roll. I'm sure there's some witty pun that you could throw into that. I don't know, man.
But I mean, stuff like that, you know. So that's basically what I'm saying. Because I mean, Orcs are hilarious as is. Let's keep it that way.
Nice, excellent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, I'm Harlequin. He's Texaneous. Subscribe if you like this. Look at me. I'm always going to be self-promoting there. And anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time.